Now in this video we are going to be looking at standard form calculations, starting off with multiplication and division. So if we were given this equation, 6 times 10 to the power of 4 multiplied by 3.5 times 10 to the power of 8. The way we would solve this would be in a three-step process. So starting off, we would rearrange the equation and put the coefficients and the powers of 10 together. So if we do that, we would get 6 times 3.5 in one bracket, and we multiply that by the powers of 10. Next, we need to multiply or divide based on what the question is asking, the coefficients together, and then multiply or divide the powers of 10 together using the rules of indices. So 6 times 3.5 gives us 21, multiplied by 10 to the power of 4, multiplied by 10 to the power of minus 8. We have the same base number, and we're multiplying, so we're going to add the powers together. 4 plus minus 8 gives us minus 4. Now we need to give our final answer in standard form. And when we're giving an answer in standard form, this number here, A, as looked at in the previous video, must be between 1 and 10. 21 is larger than that, so we need to change this. And if we want this number to be between 1 and 10, we can rewrite 21 as 2.1 times 10 to the power of 1, multiplied by this same number here, 10 to the power of minus 4. This coefficient will stay the same. Now 10 to the power of 1 multiplied by 10 to the power of minus 4, same base multiplying. We will add the powers together. So 1 minus 4 gives us 10 to the power of minus 3. We've got another question here. In this one, we're dividing. So I've got the three-step process here up on the screen. So first, we need to rearrange the equation again, put the coefficients together and the powers of 10 together. So if we work this out here, we're going to get 2.5 divided by 5 multiplied by 10 to the power of 5 divided by 10 to the power of 10. This will give us 0.5 multiplied by 10 to the power of minus 5, as we are minusing the powers. Remember, whenever we are working out a standard form question, we always want it in the form a multiplied by 10 to the power of n, where a is between 1 and 10, and n can be any number. So we've completed step 2. We've divided the coefficients and the powers of 10 together, and we need to give our answer in standard form. And 0.5 is not between 1 and 10, so we need to change this. Now changing 0.5 to make it between 1 and 10, we can do 5 times 10 to the power of minus 1 multiplied by 10 to the power of minus 5. Now we're multiplying these two together with the same base, meaning we add the powers together, which will give us a final answer of 5 times 10 to the power of minus 6. Now we've got 4 practice questions here. Please pause the video and have a go at them, and we will mark them together once you're done. Looking at the first question, we are multiplying. So first, let's go ahead and put the coefficients and the powers of 10 together. This gives us 6 multiplied by 10 to the power of 7. A is between 1 and 10, so this is our final answer. Same thing with the second question. Now 48 is not between 1 and 10, so we need to rewrite this. This gives us a final answer of 4.8 times 10 to the power of 6. For question 3, we are dividing. So same procedure, just dividing this time. Two multiplied by 10 to the power of 3. This is between 1 and 2, so that's our final answer. Now the last question, we are dividing again. This is 3 multiplied by 10 to the power of minus 8. A is between 1 and 10, so that's our final answer. Moving on to the second half of this video, we will now be looking at addition and subtraction with standard form. So here we have 8.4 times 10 to the power of 4 plus 4.2 multiplied by 10 to the power of 3. Now when adding or subtracting, there is a different process that we follow. So first of all, we need to make the powers of 10 the same, and we will most likely need to rewrite one of them to make these the same. What we could do, we could rewrite this bracket to make it times 10 to the power of 4. So the way we would do that is we would have 10 to the power of 3 here as normal, and we want to add 1 to this power. So we are going to be multiplying something by 10 to the power of 1. So to do that, we just need to move this decimal place to the left. So that will give us 0.42. And 0.42 times 10 gives us 4.2. So that's correct. Now if we rewrite this, that will give us 0.42 times 10 to the power of 4. So now we have got the powers of 10 the same for both brackets. So let's rewrite this equation. Next, we're adding, so we just need to add the coefficients together. 8.4 plus 0.42 gives us 8.82. And this power of 10 will stay the same as 10 to the power of 4. Now A is within the range of 1 to 10, so that's fine. And that is now our final answer. So unlike when we're multiplying or dividing, this power of 10 will always be the same. That's why we need to make these powers of 10 the same before we start with the addition or subtraction. We've got another question. Here we are subtracting. So let's start again with the first step in the process. We need to make the powers of 10 the same. So if we were to change this bracket here, we need to multiply this by 10 to the power of 1. So we can add these to create 10 to the power of 4. So we're going to move this decimal place to the left. So that'll be 0.44 times 10 to the power of 1, which gives us 4.4. And we're going to multiply that by 10 to the power of 3. So now if we rewrite this, we get 3.2 times 10 to the power of 4 minus 0.44 times 10 to the power of 4. So now we're going to subtract the coefficients. This gives us 2.76 times 10 to the power of 4. A is within the range of 1 and 10, so this is our final answer. Now we've got 4 more questions here. Please pause the video and attempt them, and we'll mark them together once you're finished. Starting with the first question, here we're adding and we need to change one of these brackets so the powers of 10 match. So if we rewrite this bracket, we need to rewrite this so it's to the power of 5. So at the moment we have 10 to the power of 4. And we need to multiply that by 10 to the power of 1. Now for this number we need to go one decimal place to the left, so that'll be 0.67. So 0.67 times 10 to the power of 1 gives us 6.7 times 10 to the power of 4. Now if we just add these powers together, as we have the same base and we're multiplying, that gives us 0.67 times 10 to the power of 5. So if we add the coefficients, that will be 3.4 plus 0.67 times 10 to the power of 5, which is 4.07 times 10 to the power of 5. A is within the range of 1 and 10, so this is in standard form, and that's our final answer. For question 2, we're subtracting, and we need to rewrite one of these brackets. So again, if we try this one, we've got 10 to the power of 2, and we need to make this 10 to the power of 4. So that means in this bracket here, we need to have 10 to the power of 2. So we can add these to equal 4. That means we're going to have to go 2 decimal places to the left of 2.2. So if we have 2.2, we go 2 places back. That gives us 0.022. Gives us a final answer of 0.022 times 10 to the power of 4. Now we've got it in the right format, let's go ahead and subtract. So if we minus here, it gives us a final answer of 9.778 times 10 to the power of 4. For 3 we're adding, so let's go ahead and rewrite this bracket. Now there is going to be a change of 3 decimal places, as we are going to be going from 10 to the power of minus 1 to 10 to the power of 2. So we will be going from minus 1 to 0, 1, and then 2. So that's 3 decimal places. So if we rewrite this, this by 10 to the power of 3. And we're going to go 3 decimal places to the left. So 6.2, 1, 2, 3. So if we now go ahead and add the coefficients, 7.2 plus 0.0062 times 10 to the power of 4. We get 7.2062 multiplied by 10 to the power of 4. This is within 1 and 10, so this is our final answer. For the last one, we are subtracting, so let's go ahead and rewrite one of these brackets. Now to go from -1 to +5, we need to add 6. So we need to move 6 decimal places to the left. So 10 to the power of minus 1. We need to multiply by 10 to the power of 6. So if we have 7, we are moving 6 decimal places to the left. 6. That gives us 0.000007 times 10 to the power of 5. Now we just need to go ahead and subtract these coefficients. So 8.3 minus 0.000007 times 10 to the power of 5. We work that out here. We'll in the decimals. And minus 7, 3, 9, 9, 9, 9.8. So quite a long-winded process, but the procedure is still the same with all of these. So that gives us a final answer of 8.29993 multiplied by 10 to the power of 5. And that is everything for standard form calculations. If you are still unsure about any topics, please rewind the video and attempt the questions again. Now, if you want a bit more practice with standard form calculations, I have attached 2 question and answer PDF documents where you can practice this topic further.